Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. It's your boy Aki, and I'm back with another episode. Y'all, guess what? Co-executive producer is not here. We trying to get the timing and everything together, y'all. We will not abandon this show or y'all, but we got because he got his little new job and stuff, so we're trying to work it out to where we'll be able to do the show and he can have his job and be productive and everything all at once. So, y'all, I'm gonna struggle out here tonight to do this show all by myself, y'all, because it's some bullshit.
These are tops. The soft top, baby. You a top too?
Oh goodness, y'all, my mouth is so dry. I have so much to do, y'all. Y'all, Clay Kane's book is coming out tomorrow. What's it called? Burn Down Master's House comes out tomorrow, y'all. I didn't put a thing up here for it. It's fiction with some credibility to it, okay? So if y'all want to check it out, it's called Burn Down Master's House by Clay Kane from Urban View Channel 126, and he be on Don Lemon and MS Now and all these kind of places like that. If you know him, you know him. If you don't, okay, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, goodness, y'all. Nicki Minaj is up down here to the news. Oh, yeah, y'all. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to my channel, please. I know it's real late. Ain't nobody going to be on here probably. Please like, share, subscribe to our channel. We are almost fully ready to get money down here. The first story I have is a story, but it's not, y'all. Y'all know Nicki Minaj. Come to find out, she didn't just come out as being MAGA. You know what I'm saying? Like, this girl been MAGA for a long time. Y'all just wasn't listening. So Bob the drag queen did a whole piece on Nicki Minaj, emerges into being MAGA. It's called the magnification of Nicki Minaj. Y'all should watch it on YouTube. It's real good. I watched it the other night. I was like, go ahead, Bob the drag queen. You stepping into Funky Dineva spot.
Oh, come on, cat.
Oh, Lord, Jesus. I mean, because, you are doing the damn thing up down there. The Funky Dineva, the only thing he's changing is the set. I see you were doing comedy specials, stand-up comedy. You be all over the place. Now you doing investigative journalism like this right here. Okay, Bob the drag queen, we see you. Come on now. We see you. I wonder if Bob the drag queen is a top. I wonder if he's a top.
These are tops. The soft top, baby. You a top too?
I'm just playing drop Bob the drag queen. I love you. Bye, Nicki Minaj. Oh, this is the Auto Slammm. Auto Slammm. Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord, y'all. Our favorite person is up down here like he is every week. Donald Trump. Lord. Y'all know all this ICE stuff is going on with Donald Trump. They killed that boy down there. I was going to talk about it extensively. But Kristi Noem got up there and made this big, long speech that I listened to. And, the way how they word their stuff, Mr. Petty was impeding in the process of them doing their job. We don't know what was happening. But here's the thing, though. Regardless, he should not be dead. Period. He should not be dead. I don't care what he was doing down there. He was helping the lady block ICE from picking her up. He shouldn't have been doing that. And guess what? But he should not be dead either. They had the man on the ground. It was like 8 against 1. Like, come on. They was beating him across the head with cans and shit, knocking him around and doing all kinds of stuff like that. It took his gun away from him. Once they took the gun away from him, they shot him twice. He got up on his knees, then they shot him 8 more times, y'all. I mean, listen. I don't know. Maybe we should just let ICE do their job. I mean, listen. And the problem is with this whole thing is that you can be detained just for being around there whenever they come around to do their stuff. I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. I mean, listen. I know some people gonna get on my ass. Some Aki, you seen that? I did see it. I did see it with my own eyes, y'all. I did see it. I saw exactly what happened. Mr. Petty should not be dead. Those ICE agents need more training, period. That is a huge problem. Them motherfuckers is like vigilantes out in the street, and I don't care what nobody say. That's the motherfucking KKK and the Proud Boys and all the motherfuckers is the ICE agents. Okay, I don't care what nobody say, but they do have on badges. They are representing the United States, and so listen. If they go up there, and they don't have to explain to you because you stand on the side with a camera while they're arresting somebody. They don't need to explain that to you. Just like when you see the police arresting somebody, you don't go over there and start fucking with them. Just like when George Floyd got killed, everybody stood around watching and nobody did nothing. You know why? Because it was the police officers. Now, I don't believe that ICE deserves any more respect than anybody else. I don't believe that. But hell, if you know you got a bunch of crazy ass motherfuckers with uniforms on and given the green light to do whatever the fuck they want to do to you, you might want to just stay out the way. Use your little whistles on the side and blow your whistle. Do whatever you got to do to call attention to what you think might be the arrest of a person that's actually a citizen. Get that documented. Call the White House, call your senators, and call all of them and let them know what's going on. Find out about the person. But don't put yourself in the way of getting killed, y'all. Don't do that. Now, Mr. Petty, I think that was a unique situation, unlike the lady. Well, you know what? They both the same if you ask me. Miss Good and Mr. Petty, you know, like, listen, y'all, I might yell and scream from a distance, but I'm not finna be close enough to where I'm actually interfering in what you're doing. I'm just not gonna do that. I don't think he should have been doing that either. God rest his soul. He's an ancestor. Everybody loves him and whatnot and everything. They give him all his praises because he was an ICU nurse and all this kind of stuff like that. That's great. It's great. It's great. It really is. It's great. But you can't be standing in the way of people trying to do their job. You just can't do it. He don't know what's going on with that girl or nothing that he was protecting. He don't know what's going on with her. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all.
Not guilty.
Oh, I think that's the wrong thing for me to be playing right there. Oh, Lord, y'all. Let's see why Donald Trump is up down here, y'all. It says, amid lawsuits and protests, Trump signals changes to Minnesota immigration surge. This comes from NPR. It says, after very good phone calls with Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry on Monday, President Trump announced the border czar, Tom Homan, will be heading the Midwestern state to lead federal immigration enforcement efforts there. The surge of agents to Minneapolis has resulted in waves of protests, legal action, and political backlash against the Trump administration, especially after the shooting death of two American citizens, Renee Macklin Good and Alex Preddy, at the hands of federal immigration agents. Now, I'm not going to lie. Whoever shot Preddy needs to be prosecuted because they took that man's gun and then killed him. And it was 8 against 1. He should have just been arrested, and that's it. But remember, I figured out why they just be killing people like that and shoving them around and pushing them and stuff. Because they can't just be arresting anybody. They can't do that. They're not local police or law enforcement. They can't just walk around arresting people. So y'all just need to stay out the folk way. Please, y'all. It says, in an interview with Minnesota Public Radio's Clay Masters on Monday, Governor Walz described a more collaborative tone from Trump and said the president agreed to consider reducing the number of federal immigrants agents in the Twin Cities. Y'all, there's too many ICE agents up there, period. It's just way too many. It's too many. It's too many. Now, I was saying, what if ICE came down here to like Florida or Texas? And Donald Trump is like, we don't have a problem in Florida or Texas. Of course you don't, because it's Republican states. You only have problems with places with a D. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Y'all, it's just a sad story all the way around. I really don't even know what to say about it. Like, honestly, it's just plain sad, okay? Bye, Trump. Get off my screen, please. Just get off. Lord. Y'all, they say everybody's leaving TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Everybody running away from there. Listen, y'all, they saying that TikTok is not paying like how they used to. They say that the pay per click is so low, it's like less than a half a cent now. When it used to be like 5, 6, 7 cents per click, now it's like less than half a click. It says why people are suddenly fleeing TikTok after the recent U.S. takeover. This comes from the Griot, a black news source, y'all. It says with TikTok separated from its original parent company ByteDance in the U.S., the nationwide version of the app is now owned by the same brain trust behind Oracle, Paramount Plus, CBS, and so on. The new parent company made swift changes to the app's terms of service, which users attempted to prove, that censorship rules on the app had changed. I did notice that, y'all. At one point, I'll be posting on TikTok, and they were like, community guidelines strike, community guidelines strike. I'm like, this is a video I got from y'all that I clipped and put and remade it for myself. And now you saying community guidelines. I mean, come on, this is y'all own shit. They be like, where'd you get the video from? I got it from YouTube or TikTok. And now why is it a problem now? And you know how American companies are. They don't want y'all or us making nothing. They want to make sure that we're all what? Poor and broke. They say the only place to make money now is YouTube and Facebook. It says the new parent company made swift changes to the app's terms of service. When users attempted to prove that censorship rules on the app had changed, they noticed that videos about ICE were being limited, and Epstein is now a blocked term in the direct message. App owners suggested the issue was due to a power outage, but users still argue that their voices and videos are being knocked down as of Monday. I know when I talk about ICE, or if I talk about certain people, like I know like you can't do Beyonce slander talk on YouTube because them videos get like 0 views. Beyonce's like, every time my name come up, just turn it off. Just turn it off. Where's Nicki at up down here? Oh. Just turn my name off. They don't need to hear nothing like that. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, my bad. Y'all. So I did notice that too. For people who post stuff, who post content, y'all seen it. If you talk about certain things, they don't push your shit up. And then on top of that, when they make your views so low, they'll tell you shit like, hey, you want people to see this? Pay $65 for 25,000 views. I don't need to pay for views. And now some of y'all gonna be funny and say, yes, you do. You only got 4,000 subscribers. So what? Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm gonna get better with this show. I'm gonna start doing more deep dives on this show. Y'all, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, y'all. Y'all, guess what? We'll be right back. This is gonna be a short show tonight, y'all. We'll be right back.
This show is brought to you by Chris Castaneda with Mortgage Right. Tired of throwing money away on rent? Escape the cycle and start building real wealth. Chris can help you land the perfect home loan for your unique situation. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking to upgrade, we'll guide you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. Contact Chris today to get started.
Y'all, wait. I only been on here for 13 minutes? Oh, Lord, y'all. Oh, my God. I thought I've been on here for like 45 minutes or an hour or something. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lord, what am I going to do? Yeah, this show is too short. Oh, my goodness. I was going to try to skip some of these stories, but I guess not. Y'all, like I said, Clay's book is coming out tomorrow. Burn Down Master's House. Y'all should all go get it. I ordered me 3 copies from Strand Bookstore. It comes signed copy and everything like that. But y'all, let's go ahead and do a couple of Reese Colbert's game. Am I tripping? Since we ain't been on here that long, and I need to stretch this show to at least 30 minutes. Oh goodness, y'all, it's so boring without co-executive producer. I used to be able to run this show like an hour and a half, 2 hours by myself back in the day, but I don't know. To me, I don't know what's going on. Oh, I really don't have Am I Tripping in my real life. You know, some of the scenarios they put in here be like, share a true story of what happened to you on vacation. Like, I don't think about my life like that. I'm like, everything is all good. It's fun. We having fun. It's good. Oh. Let me pick another one, y'all. I'm gonna do 2 or 3 of these things. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I think I read that one before. Oh, good. That's a good one. All right, y'all. We're going to start off with one or two of these Am I Tripping things from Reese Cobra's game. Go to amitrippinggame.com. And don't forget Clay's book, Burn Down Master's House, comes out tomorrow, y'all. Y'all, these are two Am I Tripping scenarios. Remember, if you want this game, go to amitrippinggame.com. You can't find this at Five Below, Target, and none of the places, Walmart, or nothing like that. You got to go to amitrippinggame.com. And Reese will pack up your game with her own two hands and put it in the package and everything, y'all, and send it out to you. Okay? Okay? All right, y'all. It says, the first one says, people at my job are always hanging out during lunch and after work, but I keep my distance. I'm here to handle business, not make buddies. Am I tripping? I say no and yes, because, in this day and age where everybody, all this car culture these days, everybody's driving everywhere. Depends on where you live. Like if you live in New York, you can have this type of attitude. If you lived in New Jersey, you can have this attitude. If you live in DC, you can have this attitude. If you live in Miami, you can have this attitude. But if you live like anywhere in Texas or anything like that, you're meeting your spouse and your best friends at work. You really are. Now it depends, you got to stay away from the messy, nastiest ones, but when you live in a car culture society, unless you're an entrepreneur or some type of business person who goes to a lot of networking meetings and stuff like that, you're going to be hanging out with your coworkers. You just are. Now, just don't bring your personal business up in there. That's how you keep it good. But, if I lived in the car society like I do now, and I was hanging out with coworkers, yes, I would hang out with them after work. I waited tables for a long time, and, going out after work was the thing to do. So I think that you are tripping if you ain't gonna talk to nobody, because what kind of quality of life do you have? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have some type of level of quality of life, y'all. Y'all, I'm super starving right now. Let me see. Now, I know this is not going to help with hunger, y'all, but this is just something for me to put on my stomach real quick. Do y'all like Super Beets? Because I love these things, y'all. They're good for your heart. They're good for your blood circulation and everything like that. You need to eat at least 2 of these every single day. And trust me, if you have any type of smartwatch or whatever that has the blood oxygen level and testing and all that on there, you can see the results of eating these things. Yep. It's really good for you, y'all. Super Beets. Y'all, show is mad boring because I'm tired of talking about Trump and ICE. I just am. And I know y'all are too. I'm gonna break from that. This thing is juicy. You need a break from that ice shit, for real. I wish they would stop killing motherfuckers and shit, though. You ain't got to kill the police. ICE be killing them because they can't arrest them, right? But I feel like the police department how did I end up eating the paper to this shit? I feel like the police department need to be with ICE when they go and do this shit to control the citizens. Because we all know that ICE is a bunch of vagabonds. And they don't need to be nowhere by themselves. They don't. Because since they can't arrest nobody, you know what I'm saying? They can just detain you. They can't really arrest you or nothing, so what's the point? Y'all leave the ICE people alone. Just leave them alone, child. Just stay away from them. Y'all know y'all don't want immigrants in the country no damn way. Even immigrants who came to this country legally that I talk to say that they don't want illegal motherfuckers in the country. That's what they say. I talked to them at the gas station there. I was like, y'all like illegal immigrants? They're like, no, because we did it. Y'all shit the right way. So, I don't know. Let's get back to Am I Tripping, y'all? Oh, my God. Now, this is somebody having a wedding, y'all. It says, for our wedding, we weren't cutting corners on quality or the guest list. So we asked our guests to send in $40 with their RSVP. No cash, no plate. Simple as that. Are we tripping? Yes. Unfortunately, if you want to have one of those big, stupid weddings, you got to pay for it. And the people who come to the wedding do not have to pay, boo. Now, if you can't afford to have a wedding down there that you want to spend the money on other bullshit for you. See, people supposed to be giving you money and cash and gifts and all that kind of stuff like that. I hope you ain't expecting no gifts and no envelopes of money and housewarming presents and all that type of shit like that if you charge them motherfuckers for a plate. Because I'm telling you, you charge me for a plate, first of all, I'm not even going. Because y'all already let me know what time y'all on as a couple. You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants... Child, that is a mess. I'm not doing it. Is anybody going to the wedding that they got to pay $40 for a plate? I mean, because what if one of your girlfriends or your cousin or something that's supposed to be coming to your wedding, you know, they had 3-4 kids or whatever. Now she can't come because you charging for a plate. What if your best friend got laid off for their job? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, most people who get married is real young and shit. You know, you get laid off from your job. Now here you come with your RSVP asking for $40. I ain't got no job. I ain't got no money to eat McDonald's, but you want me to pay $40? And I'm your best friend? Guess what? I'm not coming. I'm not coming. Now, am I tripping?
Oh, man, come on, cat.
Am I tripping? That's what I want to know. Because I'm not going. Depends on my financial situation. If you can't afford your wedding, don't have it. Period. You're gonna charge me $40. Then I don't even know what's on the menu. Then when I get to your raggedy ass wedding for $40, y'all doing us like that fire festival. You got 2 pieces of bread and a slice of cheese on the plate, and you want me to pay $40? Child boots. Sound like a get over scheme to me. And no plate should cost $40 anyway. I mean, that's a lot of money. What you having, shrimp and lobsters and shit on there, and filet mignons and all that? I don't know, child. Y'all, Tracy Morgan is... Okay, y'all, enough of that Am I Tripping game. If you like that, what we just did, go to amitrippinggame.com. It's the game is from Reese Colbert. Go to amitrippinggame.com if you want to play Am I Tripping. You can't buy this at Five Below, Target, or nothing like that. She got 2 more other games, too, y'all. Get on there and buy them games for that girl, okay? She sits up all night packaging these games and sending them out to y'all personally. Why is Tracy Morgan up down here? Listen, Tracy Morgan, let me see what he done did now, y'all. Oh, God. So Tracy Morgan was coming out of a basketball game, I think. Ooh. Tracy Morgan was coming out of a basketball game, I think. And he ran into one of his old high school friends or somebody he used to do comedy with years and years and years and years and years back. And Tracy Morgan goes off on a man. And the man actually asked him for money. He's like, Tracy, I'm homeless. He's like, I ain't do that. So Tracy Morgan goes off on childhood friend who asked him for money. He said, I didn't do that to you. Auto Slammm. This is the Auto Slammm, but I have the video. I'm going to play it for y'all right now. Y'all want to see it? Y'all, it's crazy as hell. Y'all watch this.
That's about taxes.
Taxes, Ben.
Let's do it. Where? What's up?
Listen, I remember you.
Don't talk to me like I owe you something.
I didn't say that. Hey, boy, can I get something, please?
No.
You know what? The sad part is that people just laughing and shit like this shit is funny. This is not funny at all. It's not funny. Period. Watch it again.
That's about taxes.
Taxes, Ben.
Let's do it. Where? What's up? Listen, I remember you. Don't talk to me like I owe you something.
I didn't say that. Hey, boy, can I get something, please?
No. When we was younger.
Yeah,
I
but
think I forgot.
I'm homeless, boy.
So what that got to do with me? I ain't do that.
Oh,
Take
shit.
care of my kids. Can I get a picture of my sister? The ones that ain't here. You're always on that.
Okay, so what do y'all think? Do y'all think that Tracy Morgan should have like outed the man like that in public, or the man was really ballsy for even stepping up to him in the first place, saying that I'm homeless, I need money in front of everybody? I mean, the worst way to get somebody to try to do something for you is try to shame them into it, because they definitely not doing it if you do that. You can't shame me into doing shit for you. I'm not finna do that. The more you try to shame me or volunteer me, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck who you are. It could be Jesus. Jesus could be like, everybody, we're going to have crab legs tonight, and Aki's paying for it. I'll be like, I'll grab my car keys and go in the car and pump it. Y'all will not see me. Now, if Jesus said, Aki, you mind take me to the back? Aki, we want you to buy crab legs for everybody for dinner tonight. Yes, Jesus. I'll do that. But if you just gonna volunteer me in front of everybody, don't do that. He could have went to Tracy Morgan's car, or went to his house, or wait for him to get out the car or something, and approach him or do something. Send him an email, a Facebook messenger thing, something, child. But Tracy Morgan is dead ass wrong to be like, I ain't do that. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is a trip. Tracy Morgan, Lord Jesus.
These are tops! The soft top, baby. You a top too?
Wow. I just felt like doing that, y'all. I just felt like doing it. Oh goodness, y'all. Let me see. I made a little mistake with one of these buttons. Let me see. Okay, so y'all, listen, it's more and more shenanigans going down every single day. Co-executive producer always be setting me up with these pictures because, again, I don't know what's going on here. This is just a man's face. This got from the Associated Press, y'all. It says, Los Angeles Homeless Services CEO charged with defrauding taxpayers to pay for a luxury lifestyle. Now, you know what? You're going to take from the homeless, my nigga. You are worse than I can ever imagine. You're going to take from the homeless to give yourself a luxurious lifestyle? This comes from the Associated Press. Says the CEO of a Los Angeles homeless services charity faces federal and state fraud charges after prosecutors say he lived a luxury lifestyle that included lavish vacations and designer clothes paid for with $23 million in public money meant to keep people off the streets. Alexander Sufer, 42, was arrested Friday at his $7 million home that investigators believe he afforded using funds that were supposed to support his nonprofit Abundant Blessings. Why didn't you just go down and start you a church or something and steal from those people? Why you guys take from the government funds from people who's already homeless and shit, trying to find a place to live? Said First Assistant U.S. Attorney Bill Isai, the charitable group was contacted with the Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority. A county agency used taxpayer money to find shelter and provide 3 meals a day for more than 600 homeless residents. Instead, prosecutors said Sufer bought a $125,000 Range Rover and a $2,400 Hermes jacket, a vacation home in Greece, and a trip to Hawaii, where he stayed at the Four Seasons Hotel and was famously setting for the show. Famously the show setting for the HBO TV show, The White Lotus. So you up here fulfilling your own personal fantasies and shit, on going on vacation and all that, buying Range Rovers and doing all that shit. I hope your ass get put under the jail, you dumb fuck. Alexander Sufer. If convicted as charged, Sufer could receive a sentence up to 20 years in prison. An email was sent on Monday seeking a comment from Sufer's attorney, Hillary Postashner. She's a piece of shit too. According to the indictment, Sufer falsified invoices to claim he was serving fresh meals and renting out rooms while homeless people were instead fed canned beans and bulk packs of microwavable ramen noodles. Nigga, get this motherfucker off my screen, please. Bye. Nigga, you worse than Eric Adams. Worse. Oh my goodness, y'all. Y'all, it's time for boom the Kim K Slam. Y'all, I don't want to hear y'all say nothing. I know this show is short. I know it is. Okay? Let's see. Nicki Minaj, you going to be Donald Trump's guest at a MAGA summit in Washington, D.C.? Girl, go ahead on down there. Trump and all y'all ICE people, y'all need to stop. TikTok, just go ahead and fold it down. Because nobody's making no money unless they selling shit on there. You know, the motherfuckers that be on there 24 hours a day. Hey, look at this watch. It does this, that. Look at this new phone. Them people making money. Nobody else is. Tracy Morgan, you should be ashamed of yourself. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. In Los Angeles, CEO for the homeless Alexander Sufer, you a piece of shit and you should go to hell and die. Okay? Y'all, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I know this show was really short tonight, but, you know, I'm here by myself. I don't have, my mom is not in here. My nephew's not here. Conspiracy Queen is not here. I'm just here all alone. And y'all, if y'all want to help me with the show, don't forget we need some employees down here. We do need producers. I need an intro. I need a whole bunch of stuff. Y'all, just send an email to the email on the crawler right here. You want to donate some money for us so we can buy some new equipment and give money to our Cash App. It's on the crawler too. And guess what? Y'all, I love y'all so much for watching. But guess what I'll be doing till next time, y'all? I'll be sitting here waiting at the door. Bye.
Sitting here waiting at the door, yeah. 1942, 1942. Sitting here waiting on you.